We are gonna make the spicy jicama fries. That's right, we're making spicy jicama fries here. So they're really like chili cheese fries. Do I mean cheese? I mean nutritional yeast. Well, we'll get into that in a minute. So what is jicama? This is a jicama, okay? So I'm gonna teach you how to work with this if you don't already know. We're gonna cut it up, julienne, and make these beautiful jicama fries, but I just wanna go over because I want all of you guys that bought this home study course to really feel like you know exactly how to go home, or you are home, how to prepare these foods. So again, I'm here for you. I want you to really learn this stuff, really implement it, and really enjoy it so that you can see and feel the difference in your life. So, and of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me on Facebook. But here we go. This is how we open the jicama. Okay, so generally I just take off an end and take off another end. Now jicama is one of these things that like sometimes it peels really nicely. Sometimes you can just like get it started and then it'll peel. See? It'll peel, and sometimes it doesn't. You know how hard-boiled eggs do that? Like sometimes they peel, sometimes they don't. So, you know, I mean, they always peel, but sometimes it's more difficult to peel an egg. That's how it is with jicama. It's like sometimes it's easy to peel and sometimes it's hard. So generally I just go ahead and like cut it off. What I do is I'll do the top hemisphere, maybe try to get the bottom hemisphere, but usually I just flip it over to get the bottom. But we can try to get the whole thing. Of course, really nice knives certainly do help. Now, jicama, very high in water, so it's very hydrating, super high in fiber, so that's always great. High in vitamin C, detoxifies the liver. This food makes a difference in your health. This food gives your body what it needs to really thrive, because really our culture is not thriving at this time. I don't see a thriving culture largely. Certainly there are those that are thriving, but I want to see everyone thriving. And good food makes all the difference. Put that in our compost bin down there. So what we do is we just cut it in half. It's a little hard to cut in half sometimes. Okay. Oops. Put that aside. And we just make little cuts down the way like this. Okay. And you know, the thickness doesn't matter too much. We turn it and then we make cuts like this. And that's how we get the fries. Some will be thicker than others, but that doesn't matter. Great. So largely this is a very neutral taste, but what makes it really tasty is what we're gonna put on top of it. So see how we get these like really fun fries, right? We call these the JFs. I always call French fries FFs. People are always like, what? So these are the JFs. Okay, jicama fries. So we cut them, I usually put them in a glass container, and then we're gonna shake them up, okay? So nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is really high in B12, and it's one of the only meat-free sources of all the 9 essential amino acids. So super high in folic acid, which is really good for pregnant women, and it's also really good for people in general, anytime, but particularly from conception to adolescence, because the folic acid really helps form the cells and the red blood cells. So it's really, really important. It helps prevent birth defects also in the spine and in the brain in the first 28 days of pregnancy. So pregnant women, eat up that nutritional yeast. So we put about a tablespoon, it's about 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, about 1 tablespoon of chili powder, about 2 tablespoons of a nice organic cold pressed olive oil, okay? Pinch of sea salt, it's usually about 1.5 teaspoons. And then I like to put just some diced green onion on there for color. And then literally, we put a top on and then we just shake it. That's the best way that I find to sort of coat everything. And we have a good time doing it. Shake it. Put on some music in your kitchen and rock out while you make these jicama fries. Yes! So great, you coat them nicely. And they are gorgeous and they smell so good. Delicious. The nutritional yeast gives it like a cheesy flavor. Remember when I said that? So this is kind of like chili cheese fries. Oh my God, these are so good. Why don't I make these every single day? It's really nice when you can have snacks that are so low in calories. There's like 30 calories a serving or something awesome in the jicama. These are so good. And the chili that we put on top of it helps the nutrition in the nutritional yeast, as well as in the jicama, as well as in the green onion, be absorbed into your body. Actually, the chili also helps the nutrition in the sea salt, which is that full spectrum of minerals, also be absorbed into your body. So chili is always a great thing to add. And if you like it really spicy, you could add a little cayenne, but I like just the chili. Wow, these are so good. Eat them right like this. The kids love these. Also, you can put them in your dehydrator. Dehydrate them on 105 for about 14 hours, and you've got these crispy fries. Okay? So eat them as is, or dehydrate them for 12 to 14 hours. Okay? Make these at home. I want to hear how you like them. And until we meet again, feel good, friends. And good food helps. Why don't I make these every day? I'm going to start. I love it.